All right, you know the scene, right? The forecast was actually right for once, and you wake up and your entire world is just buried in snow. The roads are a mess, everything's canceled, and you are officially snowed in. Now, most of us just see this as a forced day off, time to wait it out. But what if it's something totally different?
It's a really fair question. I mean, when the whole world outside grinds to a halt, it feels like everything is on pause, especially your biggest investment, your home. But the answer, surprisingly, is no, not at all. In fact, this moment could be a huge strategic advantage for you, but only if you know how to play it. So let's get into it.
Okay, we're going to completely reframe this whole stuck-at-home thing. Instead of seeing it as downtime, let's start looking at it as found time. It's this unique little window of opportunity to get ahead of the game, whether you're planning to sell this year or you just want to protect your home's value.
And that's the critical part right there. It's a shift in mindset. You're going from being a passive passenger just waiting for the storm to pass to becoming the active pilot who's taking control of your home's future. These quiet moments during a storm are exactly when the smartest prep work gets done. Okay, first things first. We have to deal with the reality of all that snow. This is about protecting your home structure, it's about making sure everyone's safe, and, believe it or not, it's about managing first impressions, even in the middle of a blizzard.
So your outdoor punch list really boils down to 3 key things. And each one is about so much more than just digging out. They protect your house, they keep your family safe, and they preserve that all-important curb appeal. Let's start with the most obvious one, the path to your door.
Seriously, think about it. If you have an appraiser or maybe a realtor stopping by later in a week, what does a perfectly clear, well-salted path tell them? It absolutely screams diligence. It shows you care. A really meticulous path sends a powerful first signal that this is a well-cared-for property. Now here's a danger that a lot of homeowners, frankly, overlook. An ice dam. It's not just a big, pretty icicle. It is a genuine structural threat. See, that ridge of ice makes water back up, and then it has to go somewhere, which is usually under your shingles, into your attic, and down your walls. That's not just expensive to fix. It's a massive red flag that can totally derail a home inspection down the line. And this brings us to what is, without a doubt, the most critical safety check on the list. Big snowdrifts can easily cover up the exterior vents for your furnace or your water heater. If those get blocked, deadly carbon monoxide can build up inside your home. Or your heating system could just fail entirely, right when you need it the most. This isn't about real estate value anymore. This is about survival. Okay, so once you've secured everything outside, it's time to head back in and turn your attention to the online world. Because while the physical world has slowed to a crawl, the digital world is speeding up like crazy, and that's exactly where your next advantage is waiting. This, right here, is the snow day's secret weapon. Everybody else is at home, on their couches, just scrolling on their phones and laptops. And what are they doing? A lot of them are dreaming. They're looking at houses. They are a captive audience. So the big question is, what are they going to see when they find your home online?
And this just illustrates the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got the typical winter photos, right? A little dark, kind of cluttered, lots of personal stuff everywhere. But on the right, that's what the pros call a stop the scroll photo. It's bright, it's open, it's neutral. It's a blank canvas that lets buyers immediately imagine their lives in that space.
So, how do you get your home from being typical to being stop the scroll ready? Well, you use this found time for a little pre-staging. This is that meticulous preparation that can make all the difference when it's go time. Here's your simple 3-step action plan. First, deep clean, but be strategic about it. Hit the kitchen and the master bath first. Those are the money rooms. Second, start to depersonalize. Now, I know it feels a little strange, but packing away the family photos is such a crucial step. And third, walk through your home and just make a plan for light. Which curtains need to be pulled back? Is there a big piece of furniture blocking a window? And that right there is the why behind all of this. Every single photo you pack up, every countertop you clear off, it's all designed to do one thing: remove you from the picture so a buyer can easily picture themselves in it. Remember, you're not selling your memories, you're selling them a future home.
So, as the snow keeps falling outside, you're not just waiting it out anymore. You're clearing a path, both literally and figuratively, for your home's next chapter. You are taking control of the story. And that really is the bottom line. Success in real estate doesn't just happen by accident. It's almost always the result of smart, strategic preparation. And using these quiet, forced moments during a storm to get ahead, well, that's one of the savviest moves a homeowner can make.
So the next time you're snowed in, you have a choice. You can look at it as a huge obstacle, or you can see it as the opportunity that it really is, because that snow will melt and the market will be waiting. The only question left is, will you be ready?